problem of there being no baseline, right? So your impact is I don't know, hard to measure, hard to articulate, hard to talk about, basically. Yeah, so that's why the conversations about impact are usually avoided for a reason. It's not, you know, and donors looking for impact is kind of like, I don't know, me looking for unicorns outside my window. But what would be useful would be like if we had a problem-solving mentality. Like we're going in there to assess what kind of problems the different populations are having, and how those problems are impacting on their lives, and what I can do about those problems. So if we had a more problem-focused view and solving problems for them, rather than talking in these fancy metrics and these morbidities, mortality, or I don't know, improve education in an area that's like got 300,000 people all sparsely populated, it's just not like gonna happen, right? Because you don't have any data. How are you going to measure it? So specific problems, and I mean not big huge problems, right, that we can't solve. Specific problems with specific groups of people, those we can solve, right? And those we can kind of say, okay, they're having this problem. How can we go about solving this problem from a more integrated way of doing things, right? Instead of a fragmented, that organization's looking after their wash needs, that organization's doing that organization, I don't know when they're coming, you know how it goes, right? So needs assessment is key, because it's the start of everything. It's the first contact, right, with new needs, with new operating environments, and it needs to be done better than we're doing it now, and it needs to be rethought as well. And I think there needs to be pressure to release funds to do intervention-based needs assessments. But we need to learn the basics first, right, of how to set up, how to comprehend, how to enter into a new operating environment. And that's what happens when you do needs assessment. You go and you enter into normally a place where you haven't operated in before. And it's the most challenging and also the most cool, in my opinion, part of humanitarian work. But we need to be able to do it better. So I hope I've given you some food for thought in this video.